Where are the rest? Okay, wait a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, where you go? Receiving funds ah? Take photo. Okay. You ready? Okay. Morning class. Okay, morning class. Okay, once you're okay, you're take off. I will go through slowly. Okay. All good. Okay, one is to. Then how I come in? Whose table is this? Huh? Huh? Okay, then shift it back. Shift it back. So this table where should I go? Maybe so I can't. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so I start slowly. Anyone did not bring your practice set? Never bring. Okay. Okay, never mind. The rest all got bring? Children got bring? Okay. Jukai got bring? Jukai got bring? Huh? You never do? Okay, good. You're honest. Okay, so remember to, can you do now? I do now. Wait. Oh, it's not locked. Just open. Okay. Except, okay, so Junkai, Yesu, anyone else? Wei-Xiang also. Okay. You should have done the week before. You should have done PSC the week before. Okay. It's okay. Just remember, okay, but PSC have done. Okay. So let's start. Okay, one by one. I go through. Hey. Oh no. Just give me a second. Okay. Can you just look at there are total 4 questions. There are total 4 questions. Can you just take a look? 4A, coming to mark slowly. Coming to mark. Mark also. Okay. If you need help, let me know. I come over to you. If you haven't do, you can do on the spot. Jukai, I think you can do on the spot. It's pretty. Try not to look at the answer. Try to do on your own. 4A, 4B. Come again? Huh? How to what? Which one? This one. Same. Eh? Because I brought, because it's you just multiply by 2x over 2x. Okay. Okay, C. Those who never do, I'll give you time. Try your best to catch up. Okay. Just don't do it too often.
Yeah, then 3 times. Yeah.
Yes, you can. So you're expanding this side, This side?
Oh,
the other side? Okay, meaning you want to write the answer as 6e2 to the power x minus 1 plus 3.
Yeah.
Over. Yeah, this is okay as well. Also okay. Okay. Also okay. E huh? Not good. My blood pressure is a bit high. Yeah. Yesterday I scolded like 10 kids. Wow. Huh? Who's supposed to take photo for you? Okay, what you can do? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Your up. Hey, the college day award, Ariel is supposed to take photo. She's here, but you are not here. Okay. Where are you all? Okay. Okay, sit down. Yeah, okay, ready, yeah? Okay, then I go to 5. 1 zeroing up. Okay. 4D. 4C, 4D. Here I check where I don't know. I send for help. Who contacted you? Who's the person who sent the email? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Yeah. So I go on. Yeah. 5A. 4D. 5D. 5D.
Sorry.
4D. 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 Here.
Why is it times X? Why got no like minus?
Where's your D?
Sorry.
Can you help me to understand how you got from here here? Because when you differentiate e to the power minus x, there's another minus sign that will go to the front. So this will become a plus. Okay, ho, can ho. Can I? Okay. Hope that defines the question. Okay. Yeah, okay. Question 5A. 5A, okay? It's genuinely not a difficult question. It's just to tell you all how to simplify. Yeah, yeah. Simplify. Huh? Why is it 2x plus 3? Because you see, like here, there's a 2x plus 2. Then there's a 1. So total got 2x plus 3. Which one? I mean, if you put like that, then it's best to combine all the constants together. Plus E2 squared. E2x are correct. Plus E2x. So the 2 go inside, right? It will become 2x plus 2. It become 2x plus 2, right? E2x. Then E2x is like one count of E2x. So that's why 2x plus 1 will be 2x plus 3. E2x. Is it okay? Can I? Okay. Okay, so I go to B. You go to the archives. Archives. Okay. Okay. C and D, 5C, 5D, yeah. Okay. 5B, yeah. Let me take a photo for you. Can I take a photo for you? 5B, yeah. Minus 2e, 2x. This is 2x. 2x sine x plus minus cosine. Okay, it's not minus cosine, right? It's actually cosine. Because when you differentiate sine is cosine. Can? Okay. Then I will delete. Okay. Question 5C. Five D. Simplify is okay. Simplify is okay. Factorization is a bonus. If you have time, you can do it. But don't need to. Because sometimes when I sometimes I factorize, I may get mistake. But why is it a good practice to factor? Because when I factorize later on, I may be equating, maybe substituting. Yes. Huh? Or answers. A and B. Okay. 5C and D. No, any issue? Any issue? Need help, must say how. Okay. If you're wrong, you just let me know. Oh, okay. 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 Question 6A. 6A is a bit challenging. So just be careful with the manipulation. Usually, if it's so complicated, I will take U to be 2 plus E 1 minus X, then B to be tangent 2X. And then I differentiate separately. So you can see this is basically B multiplied by U prime plus U multiplied by V prime over V squared. So what I'm applying quotient rule. Okay? Yeah? Yeah. Eh? 需要吗？possible. So EX squared cotangent minus 2 cosecant squared 2x. Oh, okay. Correct. Okay, yeah. Come again? This okay. This okay. This is okay. Correct. This okay. This okay. So I'll show you another version of the answer. Where's the other version? What is that physics? Where's the other version? I just checked. I think this version is okay as well. Okay, because yeah, you all use differentiate cotangent as cosecant. That is fine. That's fine. So second version. This is also okay. Can you all see? This is also okay. Contributed by Isabel. I see another version. Is there another version? Yeah, I see another version. Is there another version? Oh, okay. Then choose first. Yeah. So this is for 6A. Then I go to slowly 6B. It's messy, so take it easy. The numerator, right? The numerator, you need to do product rule. You need product rule for numerator. Then after that, for the entire thing, you need a quotient rule. Okay? Pretty confusing. You try going again, see problem. Miss Shashira, or you go to the start room of Miss Shashira, right? Miss Shashira. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Okay, B. Remember, differentiate e power fx is f prime efx. Okay? F prime efx. You have tuition. How do you do this? You by yourself. Or got people help you? No study ban, but study ban. No. Get someone study with you now. Huh? That's why you run to the shower, right? You need to breathe. As Miss Slow find you. Well, I apologize to her straight away. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, okay. Oh! But then, yeah, because this one, yeah, you need to do product rule for this. It's not x minus sign. You're missing out the x. You didn't differentiate x. You see there are 3 terms at 1, 2, 3. You cannot product rule got 3. Got 3, then you have a problem. You need to group 2 and 1. Okay. So that's why you see they split like that. The top, when I du dx, right, got product rule. You differentiate this as this. You forgot this one. Okay. Question 13. Question 13. Yeah. Bring the one inside the, yeah, it's okay. Means you put as e square over e square. Okay, can. Let me write out the different answers. You can write as y minus 4 plus e square. Is that what you mean? Like this? Can. You want to write it as 3e power minus 2x minus 4e minus 2 plus 1? Can. Yeah, generally I would prefer to put it in the gradient intercept form. This is what I mean by gradient intercept form, like y equals to mx plus c. So easily, right? If you ask me to draw the line, I can straight draw for you. This is outward sloping. It's outward sloping. Okay, and okay, slowly. Have you all done the additional question as well? Don't have. Okay, do now. Why cannot what? Why cannot have? Later I explain to you. So the gradient, right, is negative, right? Basically, you differentiate. Okay, so take note. Okay, I forgot to mention this in topic 6 part 1, but when you are writing, you need to write down if we want, okay, for example, increasing function dy dx less than 0. And this statement. Okay, so sorry, a bit noisy. Yes. If the gradient is negative, okay, do a differentiation, you found that dy dx is less than 0. Now, dy dx is less than 0, you have e power x squared. This is always positive. You have 3x plus 2 squared. It is also always, in a way, positive if x is not equals to negative 2/3. Now, because when x is equals to negative 2/3, your denominator is 0. Now, when you have a 0, it's undefined. the fraction is not defined. Is it okay? That's why you have to be careful. So what remains is, if this is positive, I need this guy to be negative. Because overall is minus. Now, if my overall is going to be a minus, if this is going to be minus, this is plus, that means this guy has to be a minus. Which leads me to deduce that I'm actually solving 6x squared plus 4x. So it leads me to solve that I'm actually looking at this. I'm actually looking from here to here. Here so far. But students, especially those who are strong, do not negate this statement. Okay? Some of you from quiz 1, you will know you lose marks when you didn't write. E power x squared more than 0. This is more than 0 for all x as a real number, where x is not negative 2/3. You need to write, need to describe your working. But this is no longer primary school, you need to describe your working. So, yeah. Yes, right. So after that, because I'm considering this, right, what you all probably try to do is you will try to factorize. Then as I factorize, I realize that Ethan, you pay attention. Oh, is it? Oh, you're leaving soon? 10 o'clock. 10 or 10:30? 10. Okay. It's open. Yeah, so from here, after you solve, because this is not factorizable. Now, because this is not factorizable, I find a solution first using quadratic formula. So you can see it's not easy, quadratic formula. I consider, don't worry, Ethan, Dorcas can leave anytime. Okay, I'll record. So after this, we are probably going to do an AFL1. Okay, can I? Not much teaching, Ethan, don't worry. So from here, now you go to this part. Remember, we are solving this. Right? So if we are solving this, right, coefficient of x squared you can see is positive. There are two answers. Hey, look at the front, please. What are you talking about? Okay, so -2 minus square root 22 over 6. Square root 22 minus 2 over 6. Total got, if it's less than 0, right, that means we are looking at underneath part. Is it okay? Now, that's not the end. There are still more traps. What's the other trap? Third, you realize that, hey, negative 2/3, don't forget. A lot of students will forget this. Okay, so when you are solving rational inequality fraction, please include, remember, sorry, let me say it properly. Please remember to exclude the zeros of the denominator. Here, I'll say this again. When you are solving a rational inequality, please remember to exclude the zeros of the denominator. Okay? Yes. 1 second. Please repeat what I said. Let me ask whether anyone can remember. Jaden Lloyd. No, not just any inequality. When solving what kind of inequality? Yes. Okay. Who else can I ask? Who else should I ask? I ask Zoe. Do you look like she's ready to answer? When solving a fraction inequality, remember to exclude the zeros of the denominator. Can huh? Yes. Oh, okay. Can so that's why we have this answer here. Any question? In case you didn't do the additional question, you can do it now. Yeah, Ethan, Dorcas, you can go. The locker is open. Yesu also. Oh. Before you go, can you all submit your practice set 2 发主系统So if you are okay, may I invite you to take out your topic 6 notes? Let's try to finish the topic part 2 today before we start on the AFL1. Yes, submit to 系统 submit to 系统 哇，你这么快到这边了。Now, just wait a while before I go through the last question, 2.6. I know 2.6 is hard. Okay? Hey, you also bad. Sorry. I thought you still, I thought she string, I thought your strings okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good luck, all the best. Hey, Yesu also bad, man. She's 4. Bye-bye. Okay. Bye-bye, Xavier. Okay, anyway. Let's start. Okay, so have you all finished 2.6? Okay, then you all do first. Those who are done with 2.6. Those who are done with 2.6. Okay, like Mitra, Sito, Timothy, Braden. Can you just take a look? So this question, the key point, Junkai also take a look. The key point is similar triangle. Why? Because you realize that, I believe, you all know that you all need to find dVdh. Because here, I need to have, the key step is here. So the only thing I want to teach you is this step. I want to bring to your attention is this step. These 2 steps. These are the most important one. Okay, yes. Similar. We try to use similar triangle. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Because if you want to prove similar pyramids, right, you need to prove. Because not all pyramids are similar. But there are certain shapes that are always similar. Like for example, all squares are similar in shape. All circles are similar in shape. All spheres are similar in shape. But not all pyramids are similar in shape. So if you can, you use triangle. Yeah, triangle. But don't worry, you all don't have to write SAS test. Don't need to write the similarity test. That's the idea. Okay, so here, by similar triangles, right? You all just need to write by similar triangles. Don't need to say, 2 pairs of corresponding equal. No need. So x over h, the idea is to have your variable in terms of one variable, v in terms of that x, so that you can do dvd, v in terms of h, sorry, so that you can do dvdh. Okay? That's to get you the third variable. Then final, this is your answer. So those who are done, so you managed to take photo? Okay. Those who are done, Junkai, Javier, Timothy, Braden, Sitong. Who else is fast? Tuan, can you take Xingyang? Can you check on this? Tell me to mark. Okay. Then who is done with this question already? Can you just show of hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 5 years. Help me to give this out to the whole class. The extra pass to Sitong. Sitong, you go. No, you stand up and read. Personal one. Yes. Oh. 做什么？快点做什么？
我做了。
做了。OK，那我可以。好，那我放这边，你抄，我放你这边。你抄完了跟我聊。Yes, once you are done with 2.6, you can do this now. Yeah. Because when you differentiate this one, right? Okay, so you treat this as the variable, right? Power go in front. Power drop by 1. So 3 minus 1 will become 2, right? Then the 3 will go to the front, becomes 9. Because 3 over 25 times 3 is 9. Yes. You differentiate V with respect to H. That means you take H as the variable. Okay? And T for 四通八数。So once you are so now you know, sorry, I want DH, DB or DBH. Usually easier to find DB. Okay, so how do I find DB? Okay, so now it's x squared, right? So you realize, my volume is not in terms of height. Okay, so then I will go to my paper, right? So Ariel can see this. Okay, so Ariel, you take a look, right? Can you see if I look at the triangle from the front, you don't have to prove. Look at it this way. Can I say that this part is height? This part is 30. Okay? You can see this part is height, right? This part is height. This part is 30. So height over 30. This part is x. This part is 18. So h over 30 is x over 18. Okay? Can So from here, right? Once you can do this, right? Then you put them together. Then you get your x in terms of h. Then I sub this one inside x. Your x square is this. Then your volume is in terms of height. Then you can do dVdh. Are you okay? Oh, you're done already. Okay, well done. Very good. Okay, so here you need to write down by similar triangle. Okay. Okay. Where? Sorry. Okay. 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 I just show you. Okay, so first of all, as you are doing this question, right? Okay, one of the things that helped me to do these questions is I read through this page here. So this page here, I didn't really go through. I want to wait until you do the question that I go through you. So sometimes when you're doing a maximum minimum question, right? Draw a diagram, label the diagram information, Pythagoras theorem, similar triangles or right angle. I just want to tell you, just how you got use Pythagoras, right? Remember? For 2.5. So this 2.6, we are going to use similar triangle. Okay, so then remember in this kind of question, there are three things that we talk about. Three derivatives, right? One is given, one is hidden, one is the price. So I go to this question. Okay, what is the price? The price here, right, is to find out. Okay, see this is H, right? So this they're asking you how fast is the water level rising? Means what are they asking you for? They're asking you for dH dt. Okay? So what is this here over here? What is given? What derivative is this? Dx over dt. X is basically the side of the surface. But if you look at this, cm cube is a unit for what? Second, EV here. Okay, so second is the unit for. Second is the unit for time. So this is volume over time. This is given is dV dt. Okay. So what are you given? dV dt. Price is dH dt. What do you need? Correct. So I need dV dH. Okay. So Alanis look at this. She knows that what is hidden is dV dH. But when Alanis is looking at the volume, she looks at this. She knows that this is talking about, right? Correct. Volume by right is 1/3 pi times base area, which is a square, multiplied by height. So analysts look at this, then she say, hey, wow, I don't have volume in terms of height, right? There's an X stuck there. I don't have volume in terms of height yet. I want it to be purely in terms of H. So you look at the X, and then you think about changing it to H, right? How can I change the X to H? That's why I start to use similar triangles. Okay? So far up to this point, you follow, ma? Can I? Okay, so up to this point, you follow, formula for base of pyramid volume. 1/3 times base area 1/3 times base area times height. No. Don't have pi. Sorry. I'm stupid. Okay. 1/3 times base area times height. So how do I express x in terms of h? Okay. So back to these notes. Remember just now I was highlighting this, right? Use whenever you see pyramid, okay, Chinese got a phrase 八九不离十. 9 out of 10 question with pyramid all got similar kind. Okay? So I look at this. You look at it from the front. Look at this from the front. You see the front like this and like this. Do you see a triangle? Okay, so do you see that this one? Okay, let's say I draw it from the front this way. From the front this way. You can see this one is height, right? This one is height. Right now. This one is 30. So this one is 30. 30. This one is x. This one is x. This one is 18. This one is 18 also, right? So 18 is height over the. Okay. So now, back here, fast forward to today. X over 18 is h over 30. Simplify, you got x equals to 3 over 5h. I sub this inside here. Look at this, so beautiful. Volume is purely in terms of height. I can now find my dVdh. Okay, okay, now you try. Straight. Have the proper box. Sorry. Okay, you are all purple. There's a girl also like this. This is pink or purple? You like pink? There's a girl, Hashini, from 404. She also always everything purple. She got a purple theme. Yeah. But if you believe in feng shui, they will tell you certain colors that you must wear. Yeah. For example, mine is supposed to wear green because I'm the red fan tai sui, so they tell you this month must wear green. Fan tai sui. I'm a red. Oh, you know all this? You also do research. Your mother, tell her the red fan tai sui. Okay, so I will go on. If you're okay, I'll just go around. Make sure all of you are good with your questions. If all goes well, the answer is supposed to be 5 over 36. 5 over 36 is the answer for question 2.6. Is that okay? I come and see. This one okay. This one okay. 1/3. 1/3. 3 over 5 is okay. No, you're wrong. Because volume is, this is x, 1/3 times base area times height. So your volume, right? See, this is your volume, right? 1/3 times base area times height. So 1/3 x is this. This should be your h cube. Your h cube disappeared. Your v is 3 over 25 h cube. Then your dVdh, power 3 go in front, it should be 9 over 25 h squared. You slowly. Now you have dVdh, right? So this is 1 over this, 1 over this, 1 over, you can put 1 over 9 over 25. Because, correct, so it's 1 over this whole thing. This one is, this is in your 24, then h square is below. H square will be below. Because you are taking 1 over this. H square is at the top, right? 1 over this will be below. Correct, Okay, so now the height is at 10 cm. You know this is 10 cm. So you sub h equals to 10. Okay, with your calculator, Kiki, if all goes well, the answer should be 5 over 36. Sorry. Hey, sorry. Yeah. Huh? Okay. So DVC. Okay, so have you found DVC here? 3 over 25 HQ, right? Start with D. 36. So this is dV/dt is dV/dh times dV/dt. This is the one you want to find, right? Your dV/dt is not 10. Your dV/dt is equal to 5. So water is flowing in at the rate of 5 cube per second. Understand so far? Yes. So it's 5. So it's 5 divided by 36, and that is the correct answer. Remember to put unit 5 over 36 cm per second. Guys, watch your water bottles. Say sorry first if I hit any of them. Yes, DVC includes negative pi to pi. Once you're okay, you start on AFL1. So your dV/dh, right? This where's your B? Your B is over here, right? Your B, this is 3 over 5, not 1 over 5. Well, so you start with 3 over 5, right? Well, right? 9 over 25 HQ. 10. This is 9. So 3 go in front. Okay, so this is 9 over. There's a 1/3. Because 1/3 times base rate. 1/3 times 3. Oh, sorry, this is back to 3 again. There's a 1/3 here. There's 1/3 here, so this is back to 3. Oh, so 1 times that is here. The 1/3 is here. Oh, okay. So this one you differentiate. 3 power go in front, right? So become 9. Okay, so when this is 9, this one is 9. So you can see this one 3 become 9, right? So this one 12. 3 times 3 is 9. 12 times 3 is 36. dV/dh should be 36. Okay. So this is 2 times 1 over 36. And the answer is 5 over 36. It's correct. Yeah. So what you do from here, okay, because now the difficulty is do I consider cases, right? Both positive or both negative. But there's another thing you can do. Very good.
It is the final one, right?
Yes, very good. Okay, very good.
You see either
Yes, correct. So if you're talking about double angle formulas,
upside down.
both you're talking about question 1A, right? Correct. Combine it to no need. So the easier way, you combine to sin 2x. Then you just need to consider one case. You need to consider cases. Then troublesome. You need to consider, okay, if A times B is less than 0, either A is positive, B is negative, or A negative, B positive. Then you need to consider 2 cases. If A times B is negative, so if A times B is negative, if A and B is less than 0, there are 2 cases. A positive, B negative, or A negative, B positive. Okay, if you are talking about A, B more than 0, it can be negative, it can be A less than 0, B less than 0. So the thing is, then Mitra will realize that you need to consider 2 cases, which is troublesome. So how about we just use double angle formula to subsume the entire inequality into one to go? No, you change it to change the negative sign to the right hand side. If negative sine 2a 2x is less than 0, this just means that sine 2x is more than 0. Right? Because the negative sign don't have to be dealt with. Hey, hello. You, what are you doing? What's this? Who is this? This Ophelia, I confirm. You go lah, my lesson, Google shin splint, Google, who is this? Who is this? Show me, a lot. Yes, sorry.
There's two ranges, right?
Yes, correct. There are two ranges. It's a quiet thing. Resonance. What's resonance? Isn't the concert with guitar? It's not called Aurora also. So guitar one, isn't called resonance in the past. What was it called? Our reverie. Okay. So, Juka, you are right. There are total two ranges. You need to draw the graph of sine 2x. Then you take a look. Oh, okay. Very good. Yes, very good. 2x 0 cannot. Greater than 0. Yes. Yeah. Just be careful. Okay. No, may not be. We see when it is positive, right? It can be both positive, it can also be both negative. That's a trick, right? Sticky, not easy, huh? So maybe you want to consider because you need to look at the range carefully. Give me 1 second. So I'll answer very soon. Okay. So okay, answer for part 1 is negative 2x less than 3. But sorry. Cannot include negative 2. There's a very sneaky trap in part A. Who actually got this? Very good. Well done. Okay. Because I put already. So, what about B? You get 2 answers for B? Very good. See, okay? Yes, see. Got question? Oh, okay, I come to you. Eh? 为什么你还在这边？应该是很快的。This one, okay. What is your height? Your height is 1/3 pi x squared times height, right? So, where is your h? Sorry. Why is there a t? Where did t come from?
It's like, this
1/3 pi x close to 5? 为什么是 5t? 这我没有这个 t。
this 5t is equal to
5t？ 为什么是 t？ 不是 time， 没有跟时间没有关系。可以说这个 x over 18，然后这个地方。Okay, can you say x is 3 over 5h? 你放过来 x is 3 over 5h， 你把这个 sub 进来这里 ，sub 进来这里。You want v in terms of h. You want v in terms of h. You don't need the time. Because what we are looking for, dv dt is already given. What you are looking for is dv dh. You have this, you have this, right? And you need h dt. You need dh dt, right? 你需要这个，你已经有了这个。
dv over dt
对，这dv dt， 因为他跟你说了嘛，所以每秒就是5公升，要，然后上涨，然后你要 dv dh 吗？
Is it v is equal to 5?
可以这么说。不过这个虽然没有错，是它不会帮到的，它不会帮到的。
So like I use this one, and because this is also
same,
yeah,
but you see, if you need based on this book, the one that you need is dh. You don't need t. You need dV/dH. So you need to change these two in terms of h. That's why I'm using this. I'm subbing this inside here. 可以吗? So take x. X is 3/5 of h. You sub in here. You get a volume purely in terms of height. 好不好? Then 你找 dV/dH. 这个没有错 but in this case you don't need it. Oh. Where's your ball? 5T. 10/3 squared. Why is it 10/3 squared?
Because h is equal to 10 times.
Oh, it may not be all the time. 不是 it won't be all the time. Like this is only a particular value. It's not a formula. 对吗? It's not this only works when x is finished. Then it's not a particular 1/3, 10. Is this a volume? No, it may not be the volume. Because your volume depends on two things. One is x, one is height. Okay, it doesn't just depend on x squared. In this case, yes, dV/dt is fine. So your volume can be written as 5t, but your volume cannot just be purely written in terms of x. Because from here, you're telling me that it does not depend on h. That's not correct. 这它的 volume 不可能只是靠 x， 它也是靠 h 之类的。好，你现在用是it's a particular set of values. It doesn't work all the time. Okay? Yeah. True.
I know 0 is more than 7 is 68.
So p squared is greater than 12.
P squared? No. Okay, so here okay, question 2, I give you a hint. You will need a discriminant. P squared is less than 12, not greater than 12.
Oh. Less than 12. Then inside the square will be negative.
Oh. Wait.
I don't know why. I don't know what to do because it's exact value.
Okay, correct. Okay, so you back to Mitra. When it's an increasing function, it means that the gradient is positive. Now you take the gradient out of the picture. Look at the gradient itself. What does it mean by a function is always positive? That means the discriminant of that function is negative. Then you look at the dy/dx, right? The dy/dx coefficient of square must be positive, and the discriminant must be negative. Yes. It will be greater and less than 0. Okay, you just no, it will be factorizable. Your p squared minus 12 is correct. Your p squared minus 12 is correct, but your p squared minus 12 is supposed to be less than 0. So if you got p squared minus 12, fantastic. But you need to know that Mitra, if dy/dx is always want to show okay, first of all, you need to write this. Can I just say that guys, can you please remember to write this? Everybody, can you remind those that who are not here? The teachers are quite particular about this. You need to write this. Don't just straight away solve more than 0. Okay? For function to be decreasing, if you don't want to write this, you can say dy/dx more than 0. For function to be decreasing, dy/dx less than 0. The highlighted in green, can you make sure that you add this to your working? Yeah. I will get to that in a while. Just let me get everyone. Okay. For function to be decreasing, gradient must be less than 0. So now I go to this part. Okay, so now you see again, for function to be increasing, you want the gradient to be positive. Now Mitra, Bias, Isabel, take a look. If I want my gradient, this function, to always be positive, that means my gradient has no real roots. So the discriminant, and you see that it is quadratic. So you look at this, the discriminant must be negative, and you get p squared minus 12. Okay? Actually, they miss out something. You also must also say that coefficient of x squared is more than 0. Okay? Can I? And remember from quiz 1, please do not forget to simplify yourself. Okay? Because if the discriminant is negative, right? It could be either always on positive or always negative. But if you want it to be this case, you need to say that the coefficient is more than 0. Because over here, the coefficient of x squared is less than 0. Okay? Can I? Okay. Great. Okay. You can change if you want. Okay. Question 1b. Okay, so question 1b, you will have sin x times cos x.
This one is like not.
Okay, because when you look at your gradient, right, you want your dy dx to be more than 0. More than 0. At this point, it is not more than 0. It is equal. That's why we don't include. That's why this point here is a circle. It's from here to here. When it's equal 0, it's not more than 0. You understand? So that's why you notice that all my signs does not include the x-intercept. Okay, 所以你一定要把它拿出来。Okay. That is to give you, that is to tell you where to draw. When I tell you where to draw, doesn't mean I'm telling you where the answers at. So the answers is definitely a subset of what you are drawing. Okay. So once I saw that sin x cosine x, right? So some people may be thinking that, I'm thinking, wow, if this is less than 0, do I need to consider cosine positive, sine negative, or sine positive, cosine negative, right? 就很辛苦，对不对？ But how about you just very not so cognitively accessible, but if you go and try to use the double angle formula, 2 can become 1. Then I don't have to deal with 2 trigo functions. I can just deal with 1. Then I'm just looking at, well, since negative sign is less than 0, let me just multiply both sides by negative 1. So multiply both sides by negative 1. Multiply both sides by negative 1. I'm looking at sine 2x more than 0. Okay? Because we know 2 sine A cos A is the same as sine 2A. Then after I look, okay, I hope you all by now you all know how to draw the sine graph. If you still don't know, please work on it. It has to be snap of the fingers. Okay? Snap of the fingers. You all know how to draw sine graph fast? Let me show you how to draw the sine graph fast. The range is from negative 5 to 5. Because at negative 5, right, sine 2x is not more than 0. It's equal 0. Cannot. So, okay. If you have trouble drawing the sine 2x graph, maybe just draw for you back. So, we know that the sine 2 graph looks like that, right? Okay. You all remember how to draw sine x graph? Very easy one. Okay, so it's with 1, 2. Graph is here. Y-axis is here. Okay, we look at the sine x graph. This is the sine x graph. Sine x graph. This is 2 pi, pi, 3 pi over 2, pi over 2. Let's just look at the 5 major checkpoints. Very easy to draw a sine graph. So this is negative pi over 2. This is negative pi. This is negative 3 pi over 2. This is negative 2 pi. Look carefully, don't blink your eyes. So now I'm going to draw sine 2x. How do I draw sine 2x? Okay, I will show you in 10 seconds. How to draw sine 2x? Very easy. Change this to 2. This one all divide by 2. Divide by 2, 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 divide by 2. This is your sine graph. Do the same for tangent. So I think I saw Jukai asking about tangent graph just now. Do the same. You draw the tangent graph out, divide all the x-intercept by 2. Straight away, auto will squeeze together. Okay? Yeah, and this is the sine graph. Then you all can straight away see it's done. Okay. Try your best, have some personal agency. When you are doing the question, you try to test yourself. Draw sine graph, I know. I try to do without looking at decimals. that can give you some fun in your life. Okay. So this is 1B. 1B, yeah. What do you forget? Why, Javier, what's wrong? Part 1, yes, your correct answer is 2. Period is for the amount of x to complete one cycle. One cycle. So if you are talking about tangent 2x, how to type, it is how long it takes to complete one slope. Are you talking about tangent or sine? Tangent, right? Original one period like that is pi. If you're talking about tangent 2x, is pi over 2. Yeah. Which method do I use? So you see, if I want my dy dx to be more, okay, so you divided by 4, which is very good. Now, if I want my dy dx to be less than 0, think about it, more than 0. I want my function to be more than 0. It means that my function is on top of the x-axis. That means my function, the discriminant is negative. It's never going to have real roots. My function is always positive. It's never going to have roots. My function discriminant is negative. That's why I must say the coefficient of x squared must be positive. If it's like this, it is positive. Okay? So I say coefficient is positive and it's always above the x-axis. So discriminant less than 0. So we look at this, she sees discriminant must be less than 0. Solve until here. Please don't forget. Change the surd to negative 2 root 3. Remember your quiz 1? Those who never change to square root 2 root 3, you get minus marks. So if your answer is surd, you need to simplify. Okay. Who sees that? No one. Formula. Super? No, cannot. Yes, super. Huh? You're talking about 3 part 3. Yeah, you can consider like this. Consider the equation. So that should be just tangent 2x. So that means your derivative here may have some mistake. Need to change. Yeah. You see, because when there's a divide by b is a b square, it's a quotient, there's a b square. Yeah. So you remember, Mitra, whenever you differentiate a log, you must always apply the laws of logarithm first. Power take away, put in front. Multiplication split into 2. Subtraction split into 2. Division split into 2. That will make your life easier. Okay. Otherwise, you find that when you are differentiating log, you have a very because the question, I told you, this one 99% chance I bet you a YEA will come up. They will ask you to differentiate a log. They will put something very disgusting inside the log, such that if you do not split, you are going to have you're going to have 3 pages of it. Yeah. Okay. So if you look at part 3, you look at this question, log is inside. Okay. So how do I differentiate this log? Based on yes, you understand what split? You need to split. Okay, you need to split. Otherwise, you are going to have a very hard time differentiating. Okay. Okay, p square minus 12 less than 0. So if you recall, this is done in JH3. So when we look at it, we look at the p square, right? P square, the coefficient is positive, correct? positive, right? So this one is a happy face. Friend. So now these two parts are where this is equals to 0. Am I right? So if e square is equals to 0, e square equals to 12. I mean, I'm just consider. Consider. Yes. So this one, square root 12, right? E is plus minus square root 12. Square root 12, remember, we cannot leave it like that because remember, the cert needs to be simplified. You try to pull out a perfect square factor. So 12, 我们可以拿4出来，对不对？ It's the same as square root 4, square root 3, which is the same as correct. You factorize. Just that it is not so factorizable, if you know what I mean. The roots are certs. Okay. So now you want this to be less than 0, right? That's what we are looking for, this part. This is under MA 300, topic 3, quadratic inequality. Yes. So now, because, okay, we are. Okay, very good. You remember this. Okay, so here the same. In a bracket. Now what to the question 1? What to the question 1? They want it to be find the range for which it is increasing, right? So here you must write for fx to be increasing, f prime x must be more than 0. Okay. So slowly, okay. So you see, if you see, to solve a trigo inequality not easy. So what I do is sometimes I consider. Okay, you pretend. You can't look at this. Equals 0. You go and solve this. You got 2 answers. Let's call it alpha 1, alpha 2. Okay. Now then you want to change this to positive, right? That means you look at this alpha 1. No. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So alpha 1, alpha 2. Okay. Maybe you consider the 2 intercepts, right? Okay, let's say, for example, you solve this, right? You get 2 answers. Right? Now, Junkai looks at the graph, right? Junkai, you look at your tangent 2x graph. Oh, let's say only 1 answer. You must look at your graph. What does tangent 2x looks like? Yeah. Draw out the tangent 2x graph. Intersect with square root 3. Try to see where the answer is. Okay, whatever I say, I'm going to show you right now. Cos 2x. Okay, so you see, tangent 2x less than 3. If I solve pi over 6. Now, pi over 6, okay, sorry. Less than square root 3. So I go to the graph. I show you where is square root 3. The answer I found was pi over 6. I want x less than square root 3. For this graph, I want blue color to be below black color. Blue color is here, black color is here. Tangent 2x less than square root is basically this part. So it's between 0 and pi over 6. That's why my answer is just between 0 and pi over 6. Okay? One more. Pi over 4 to pi over 2. I may have missed out the other side. Sorry, this part. Why are there 2 sets? Why is the one included? Are you talking about the left or about the right? The right is because you can see that, okay, tangent 2x less than square root 3. I use color. I want the blue graph to be under the black graph. Okay, black is square root 3. So can you see this part? The only thing that I want to bring to your wariness to be aware is the asymptote. Do not include the asymptote. Okay. So the answer is x more between pi over 6 and 0. Okay. Oh, that's 1, that's 2. Wait. X less than pi over 6, pi over 4 to pi over 2. 1 second. Wow! Okay, so there's a trick, there's a trick. Okay, so there are two answers that you found, but one of them causes false waves.
Oh, but because it's
Yeah, I got trick too. So
oh,
yeah, that's why, because if it's false waves,
how do you do it?
yeah, but it's quite scary, it's quite scary. You must look back inside. You must look back inside. I must look back inside. I look at this both sides square root. You must check that it doesn't make whatever is inside negative. Okay, very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. Okay. Yeah. Question 2. Part 1 or part A or part B? Or question 2. So question 2, let me come and see where's your progress now. Where are you currently at now? So you want dy dx to be more than 0. So you know that if dy dx is more than 0, that means you want your dy dx graph to be high up. That means you have no real roots. That means the discriminant of your dy dx is correct. And the coefficient of x squared has to be positive now. Because discriminant negative, it can be on top, it can be below. So Ophelia, look at the dy dx, you take the discriminant, solve less than 0. One second, So then you draw a sine 2x graph. So you draw a sine 2x graph. So I draw the sine 2x graph out. Then this part, you realize that from here to here, that's the answer that you want. Okay? Can, increasing. Because when negative sign is less than 0, multiply by r, then you found this one. So you want to be more than 0. Okay? One second. The last part, I'll just take about 1 minute. Okay, I just need you to listen very carefully. Ready? Live in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So question 3. Okay, I saw about 6 to 7 of you at question 3. So I'm going to go through. Okay, first, some of you have forgotten how to solve inequality. Must remember, b squared less than 12 is not, don't do this. Quick note. This is what I've seen from walking around just now. Some of you are doing this. Oh my god, you cannot, cannot. This is not, it doesn't work this way, please. It's not square root both sides. You need to factorize. This is a minus b, a plus b. Okay, reminder, it cannot be square root 12. You need to simplify your cert. Clear? This one, I hope you all remember. Now, after that, this part, part 2 is very sneaky. It's very, very difficult. Yeah, I did also, I got wrong. So, when you look at tangent 2x, now we were looking at this graph. Yeah, many of you know, you look at and then you solve this. Some of you are stopped here. What do I do? When you cannot solve a triple inequality, solve the equation first, then use the graph to solve. Say what I said. So you repeat what I said. Anyone? Very good. Wow, okay. Didn't Lord repeat what I said. Okay. Go on, repeat what I said. So you repeat what I said. I saw your soul have your body class. Yes, when you cannot solve a triple inequality, you solve the equation first. Find the intersection point. After I solve the intersection point, bring the intersection point back to the graph. Okay, so when they are equal, it is here. Now, if I want tangent 2x to be less than pi over 3, it has to be these two. Is that clear? Is that clear? At least you got somewhere to go. You're not hopeless. Okay, if you're stuck, I hope you remember this time. Now, then I go to my question. From the graph, I found that these two are my sets. Do I use them both? Unfortunately, not yet. There are still tricks to go because this value causes cos 2x to be negative. Okay, and you look at the graph, you need cosine 2x to be positive. That's why I rejected one of them. That's why this is rejected. Okay, I only got this as my answer. Okay, Hannah, very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. Yeah, I forgot to reject this also. Very, very, very difficult. Okay. That's all. Yeah, Friday we will go through practice set 3. Thank you, class. Thank you, class.